does it really drive them out of control? Stone Phillips with fans who explain it to parents who hate it. The children of heavy metal when 2020 continues.
When a form of music that our children like becomes linked with ghoulish images and violent theatrics and even suicide, it demands our attention. Perhaps more to the point, the children need our attention. Hundreds of thousands of teenagers are locked onto so-called heavy metal music. Are they despairing? What are their common bonds? And as Stone Phillips asks, is there a message that may be too loud for us to hear?
What is this garbage you're watching? I want to watch the news.
Good evening. It was rock and roll turned ugly.
A rock riot in New Jersey tops the local news.
There were nearly 3 dozen arrests, and a state trooper was injured.
A post-concert fight captures the headlines. A parking lot disturbance at one arena leads police to mobilize an army at the group's next stop. At issue, the impact of this loud, raucous music, heavy metal music, played here by the supergroup Iron Maiden. Screeching guitars, flamboyant bands, lyrics obsessed with sex, Satanism, and even suicide. This is not mainstream rock and roll. It's the music of today's teen rebellion. What's it about?
Togetherness, man. We gotta stick together and fight,
one
man.
giant family.
We gotta fight for our right, man. To listen to our music, to party, man.
As metal mania grows, so does the heavy metal debate.
I think it's time, as Frank Zappa was saying, if your kid comes home with an album with a guy with a chainsaw between his legs, you better find out what that music is talking about.
Critics say there's something seriously wrong with metal music, outrageous by design, that it may have contributed to a number of teenage suicides, like the ones in Bergenfield, New Jersey, March 11th. 4 young people died in a suicide pact. A heavy metal cassette box was found at the scene. Later that same week, reporters were at the scene of another suicide case in Illinois.
In this case, music may also be involved. Her family says Nancy Grannon was obsessed by lyrics from the rock band Metallica, lyrics she wrote down.
I have lost the will to live. Simply nothing more to give. I will just say goodbye.
This videotape by a Christian group criticizes a song by Ozzy Osbourne linked to a 1984 teen suicide in California.
Consider now for yourself the words to Suicide Solution.
The music has prompted pickets, record burnings, even congressional hearings, where a call for record companies to print lyrics on album covers as a guide for concerned parents sparked a debate over censorship. Tipper Gore, co-founder of the Parents Music Resource Center.
Parents should realize that we have explicit and graphic sex, extreme violence, suicide in lyrics that is going to children that are sometimes not even teenagers yet and young teenagers.
I mean, that's why it annoys the hell out of me that people are saying that we're a negative influence. I just wish people would get a sense of proportion about what's right and wrong and who are the real people that are poisoning people's minds and why are they doing it. We say things to people that mean something. I mean, in our own little way that kids can relate to.
What are these heavy metal rockers saying to kids? And why are millions of teenage Americans listening? To find out, we went backstage at this heavy metal concert to meet Iron Maiden. And we went back to school to meet the kids who go to heavy metal concerts, who belong to the heavy metal crowd. Kids like these, with hormones popping, macho energy surging. Kids who will be our guides into a world most adults are strangers to. This is the high school in Teaneck, New Jersey, a school with a reputation for excellence. But like just about every other high school in America, Teaneck High has its own group of so-called tough kids, hoods, or burnouts, some into drinking or drugs, others who aren't into much of anything at all, except heavy metal music. It's against the rules to play music in the halls at Teaneck High, so it's hard to tell here just who belongs to the heavy metal crowd and who doesn't. But after school, Teaneck's heavy metal contingent is hard to miss. Meet Alan, Mike, Nassim, and Melissa, 4 devoted heavy metal fans. This is it. This is the hot stuff. Alan, turn it off for a second so we can talk. Who is this? Who?
SOD.
SOD?
Stormtroopers of Death.
Stormtroopers of Death. Now, what does that mean? Stormtroopers of Death.
It's just a name.
It calms me down. Like, you know, if anything's on my mind, I just go and sit in my room and play some music and just sit down and think.
And you can sort of drown out the world that way.
You know, it calms me down.
For the most part, these kids are not star athletes or straight-A students. Most don't belong to any high school clubs or hang out with the popular crowd. Often they feel like outcasts, like they don't fit in, especially in the classroom.
What do you want to do with your life? I want to rock!
It's like, you know, some people don't want to go to college. They want to do something else. I mean, once you get out of high school, you figure that you've been in school long enough and you don't want to, you know, spend any more time.
They spend their afternoons at the record store, flipping through albums, talking metal music with their friends. The music is what brings them together. It's their way of belonging. Their room's a retreat from school and from cliques they can't relate to.
They got preps in here. They got the nerds, and they got, you know, guys like us. The preps, they're the ones who always wear like they're like in friggin' Hawaii or something. They wear those 10,000 like multicolor shirts, and you know, like those idiots over there, and they go and play frisbee in the middle of the field.
Shay Crabtree might be considered a prep. She used to go to Teaneck High and always believed the put-downs from the heavy metal crowd were just a cover.
Instead of people just ignoring them, saying they're heavy metal kids, they need some support, they need some people to inspire them, some people to look up to. I think being a teenager is a really lonely time. You don't know who to trust. Maybe when you grow up it's the same thing, but right now, I mean, I've never felt lonelier, and I think a lot of teenagers feel that way.
Lonely, she says, and worried, like a lot of teenagers, about things like nuclear annihilation. This song by the group Megadeth is about nuclear war.
Like, you talk about the future and everything, and like there might not ever be a future because they're still making all these weapons and everything, and I think about peace a lot.
But make no mistake, this is not the summer of love. Folk music is not their thing.
There's a group called Motley Crue that's very popular with kids. They have an album that has sold 2 million copies with lyrics like this, quote, "Not a woman but a whore, I can taste the hate. Well now, I'm killing you, watch your face turning blue," unquote.
We asked the kids about that. They say parents pay more attention to the lyrics than they do. Those kind of songs you don't think it says the wrong kind of thing?
Yeah, it does. I mean, it shouldn't say, like, you know, bad things about what women do, you know. Just, like, putting them down.
It's like not all songs talk about that, though. So you just avoid the music that you don't like. That's all.
And it's the same with songs about Satanism and suicide. The kids in Teaneck say they were shocked by the suicides in Bergenfield, the town next door. But they still think it's wrong to blame the music.
Why didn't we kill ourselves yet? Because we listen to the same thing, and if the music calls them to kill themselves, well, why didn't we?
This song, Kill Yourself, you know. I mean, it's a song, you're not going to go out and do it. I mean, unless you got real bad problems and everything, you know.
It's like not the music that's going to kill you, it's yourself.
Music journalist Charles Young has written about the heavy metal culture and believes it may be healthy in a way.
Heavy metal speaks to the anger and despair of teenagers today, the same way that the blues used to speak to the despair and anger of black people in the South. without heavy metal, there would probably be a lot more suicides, because metal and certain other forms of rock give teenagers something to believe in that they get no place else.
Basically, Teen-X metal fans feel adults just overreact to the music, don't understand it or give it a chance. Like the teenager in this music video, they feel themselves constantly colliding with the adult world.
If it's too loud, you're too old.
Take Jay's father, for example. He never shared his son's devotion to the music, never quite understood, as Jay transformed himself into a heavy metal aficionado at age 5.
I kept telling myself that I had to appreciate his music, and I would listen to it. It lasted about 30 seconds, and then I'd yell, "Turn it down." But seriously, I have no objection to what music he likes to listen to, and if...
Would you?
What?
Turn it down.
Would I turn it down? No. I'd turn it up. Louder.
I don't know what heavy metal is really like. Could it be worse than...
Can I give her
like
a sample?
who?
Alan's mom tolerates the heavy metal culture, or tries to.
If it's like the music that you listen to. This is heavy metal.
And the music is mild compared to this. This is called moshing, a dance popular among the metal crowd. At times, it looks more like a contact sport. And what about this? Stage diving, a common occurrence at heavy metal concerts all over the country. Jay broke his wrist stage diving a few months ago, but his fellow fans insist they look out for one another.
You don't want to get hurt. Everybody, it's got like a little kind of brotherhood. No one wants to get hurt. Everybody keeps their arms down. It looks, I have to admit, when I first saw it, I got scared, but it's not, I'm all sweaty, but it's fun.
Still, some counseling groups say heavy metal is out of control and advocate a tough stance with rules to de-metal kids, impose a dress code, tear down posters, and turn off the stereos.
If you come home late, they start bitching at you and everything, you know, or clean your room, or take the dog out, or something like that, you know. You can't go up to them and, you know, tell them to go to hell, so you just keep all your anger in and stuff.
My parents would threat. I said, "Dad, can I get an earring?" He's like, "I'll kill you. I'll rip out your ear." It's like he said, "I'll kick you out of the house and get your name changed." Spaghetti. And then I was like, "What's so wrong about having the earring? There's nothing wrong with that. Doesn't mean anything. There's anything bad about it." Look, he think, oh, he's a girl. He's a girl. Only girls wear that. Who says?
Tipper Gore has written a book for parents in the 80s. We asked her where she thinks parents should draw the line.
I advocate a system where people can make up their own minds according to their own values and their own assessment of where their child is on the developmental spectrum.
And if your 13-year-old daughter wants to listen to this, will you let her?
To heavy metal music? I'm not sure. It would depend on what group.
The Iron Maiden group, one of the best known among more than 1,500 heavy metal bands, is a worldwide phenomenon. They've even taken their act behind the Iron Curtain, where their fans look and act the same. Rock promoter John Scher.
What happens at concerts now is vastly different than the scene that surrounded concerts in the 60s and 70s. It's become a almost tribal kind of gathering place. It has a lot more to do with socialization than it does just the music.
When Maiden played this year at the Meadowlands in New Jersey, we went with our group from Teaneck.
When you are part of a crowd, you are incredibly powerful, and there's no drug, there's nothing that can approach that feeling of exhilaration.
When the concert was over, we took them backstage. They got autographs from some of the band members. And we got to talk to one of their idols, Maiden's Bruce Dickinson. We asked him what he says when critics accuse heavy metal of inciting outrageous, even sick behavior.
You mean like selling arms to Iran? Or you mean like, you know, all these guys doing insider dealing? Or you mean like all these companies dumping toxic wastes everywhere, you know. But because they wear suits and ties, it's okay. They're not sick. Where else can these kids go where they, you know, they come somewhere and they all feel a sense of, you know, this is our thing, you know?
Dickinson acknowledges, though, that heavy metal kids may be telling us something about how they feel pushed out and put down, about their needs, and about how they're coping with the pressures teenagers face today, from family breakups to drugs.
And maybe if you listen, you might understand a little of what he's trying to go through, and then you might understand why he likes things, why he doesn't like things, and ultimately you find out that he's a good kid after all.
Neston, this is hostile music, and these are kids who seem to feel that the world out there is hostile to them. So much of it is a matter of self-esteem. But the music itself isn't what does them harm.
No, even the critics that we talk to, among them, none says that the music alone is going to cause a child to commit suicide, for instance. I think the point is, talking to these teenagers who are into heavy metal music, that they're not necessarily looking for a heavy discussion with parents or teachers about the meaning of their music, but the point is, tune in and let it be known that whether you like the music or not, it matters because the kids matter.
You care. Yeah. It's a tough time, and it's always a tough period for kids. Hugh?
Thank you, Stone.
Her whereabouts unknown until the phone rang.
Is this Susie's mom?
Yes, it is.
Well, I'm the guy that took her from you.
Vanished. Saturday at 10, 9 Central on ABC Family.
Of all the minivans available today, only one comes with the government's highest 5-star safety rating, a 10-year warranty, and a starting price of under $20,000. The Kia Sedona. Pretty impactful, isn't it? Right now, get 0% APR financing on the 2002 Kia Sedona.
Florida's natural premium orange juice is made just from our fresh oranges, not from concentrate. And it's the only leading brand owned by a small co-op of growers. Since we own the land, the trees, and the company, only our personal best goes into every carton. Florida's natural. It's as close to the grove as you can get.
I feel good. Who am I playing?
John McEnroe.
Oh, man. Hey, Mike. Hey, you're gonna take it easy on me, right? No. I'll give you $1. What can you do with $1? You can dial 10-10-220.
All calls up to 20 minutes are 99 cents.
Really?
And 7 cents a minute after 20.
20 minutes for 99 cents?
Is that a good deal?
What? You can't be serious! It's a great deal! I like this guy. Forgot this one.
Dial 10-10-220.
You're quitting? You are my hero! Oh, why Nicoderm CQ?
Well, I'm not a superhero.
Yes, you are. I never got how these things work.
Okay, you just wake up, put one on.
Just one.
That's what's cool. One lasts 24 hours.
So, what are we waiting for?
Helps calm cravings all day long.
And the steps?
You step down gradually, so you're free.
You're not a superhero? You don't have to be. You've got Nicoderm CQ.
It's easy to notice things like worn wiper blades or a burned-out headlight, but there are some other things you should check routinely to help keep your car safe, like your tires. 1 out of every 4 cars on the road has at least one underinflated tire, and underinflated tires are a leading cause of catastrophic blowouts. Learn more about what you can do to keep your vehicle safe and on the road with this booklet. It's free from Shell. Count on Shell.
Kit Kat, Big Cat. Thicker, bigger, crunchier. Is your mouth ready?
Soulmates, buddies, best friends, your better half. No matter what you call them, you just aren't you without them. Like coffee's not coffee without Coffee Mate. They belong together. The way they curl up in a mug and create that smooth flavor, that velvety texture. A certain something that's so much more than just a cup of coffee. Coffee made from Nestle. Coffee is perfect made.
I've always loved working on computers, and in the Army, that's what I do.
If you never thought about the U.S. Army or Army Reserve, think about this. There are 212 ways for you to become a soldier and work at a job you'll love. Call for this free video to find out which job is right for you. And if you call 1-800-645-ARMY right now, you'll also receive a free Army t-shirt with your video. Discover the 212 ways you can be an Army of One.
Are you burdened by too much credit card debt?
When I was dealing with the credit card companies, I felt like I was worthless. They made me feel as if I didn't want to pay my bills.
They would call sometime late at night. It just was very uncomfortable to have them call all the time.
We'd make the minimum monthly payment, and it was covering just the interest.
What if you could cut your credit card interest rate dramatically?
I had a couple accounts go to 0%. Some went to 6, some went to 9. A lot more of the money went to the balances.
What if you could cut your total monthly payments by 1/3 or more?
My payments were roughly around $500, and just here recently, my payment has dropped down to $277.
Slash interest rates, reduce payments, and get out of debt much faster with the Debt Relief Clearinghouse.
It's a relief off my shoulders.
I'm out of debt. I can breathe easier.
I finally have control over my debt. It's finally going away.
Call the number on your screen to dramatically lower your interest rates and get out of debt. Call the Debt Relief Clearinghouse now.
Welcome back to the world's greatest magic. And now the secret of the magic bread roll.
Friday on ABC Family. Ida encounters a real meat market.
Oh, that's an attractive leg of lamb.
I see another leg I find more attractive. Please.
The hottest Friday on TV kicks off with an all-new episode of State of Grace.
Ma, next time you go to the butcher, you tell Mr. Bloomberg his lamb is luscious. I'm not going to use that word with him.
Catch an all-new State of Grace, Friday at 8, 7 Central on ABC Family. Your weekend starts here. ABC Family programming is brought to you in part by the Mexico Tourism Board.
So warm. So ancient. So free. And so close. Come and discover a world of possibilities. Mexico, closer than ever. Mazatlan, get closer.
Like every Subaru, the Forester comes with all-wheel drive standard. The Ford Escape doesn't. The Forester comes with ABS standard. The Escape doesn't. And in independent crash tests, the Forester received the highest rating. The Escape was rated simply marginal.
Nice car.
What do I look like? A dummy?
Subaru Forester, a smarter way to build an SUV.
Now you can get an APR as low as 2.9% on all 2002 Forester models.
Wow. We don't see it as a big change.
Wow.
It's a small adjustment. Wow. The Campbell's Kitchen made cream of mushroom creamier. And of course it has the same great taste.
This is totally good.
Totally, thank you.
Campbell's.
When it comes to taking care of myself, I don't take chances. I do everything I can. That's why I take my Oscal every day. Why Oscal? That's easy. Oscal has the most concentrated form of calcium, so even though an Oscal tablet is smaller, it has about 60% more calcium than Citracal. And Oscal is recommended by more doctors than Caltrate and Citracal combined. Are you doing what you can to take care of yourself? Don't take chances, take Oscal.
Ah, vacations. They didn't always bring you peace, but at least you had peace of mind, knowing your car, family, and the home you left behind were all protected by State Farm. And now that you're older, we can offer you even more peace of mind with State Farm's deferred annuities, which offer you a choice of options and benefits, like a guaranteed monthly retirement income from a company recognized for financial strength. So call your State Farm agent today.
Honey? Huh? Look at this picture I found from last spring. You're wearing the exact same outfit. What are the chances of that?
Linda discovers it's time for a change. So Linda heads to Kohl's to find the brand, styles, and outfits she needs to look her best.
Well, honey, what do you think?
Let me get my camera.
Life happens. Shop for it. Kohl's, that's more like it.
Warning, intruder, alert. Warning, intruder.
Light, airy cones of crispy corn. There's no such thing as too many bugles. Bugles, more is better.
Soulmates, buddies, best friends, your better half. No matter what you call them, you just aren't you without them. Like coffee's not coffee without Coffee Mate. They belong together. The way they curl up in a mug and create that smooth flavor, velvety texture. A certain something that's so much more than just a cup of coffee. Coffee made from Nestle. Coffee's perfect made.
Of all the minivans available today, only one comes with the government's highest 5-star safety rating, a 10-year warranty, and a starting price of under $20,000. The Kia Sedona. Pretty impactful, isn't it? Right now, get 0% APR financing on the 2002 Kia Sedona.
Prepare for the Ice Age!
On March 15th, thrill to the chill. Ice Age is hilarious. It's one hot movie. If you love Shrek and Monsters, Inc., don't miss Ice Age. Rated PG. March 15th, only in theaters. Pam Harris was an overworked mother.
Raising kids is hard, Alan. I cook and clean, run and drive and act as mother and wife. No one ever says thank you.
Who just wanted a little respect.
Has Mom gone crazy?
And became a national sensation.
Come here today with the blessings of the president. It is time to take her strike nationwide.
Faith Ford, Tim Matheson, in an original movie, Moms on Strike. Premieres Sunday, March 17th on ABC Family.
When we come back, I'll put my life on the line in the jaws of death.
Are your Friday nights painful? Meet your new Friday night. Wow! State of Grace.
Who is that man? Oh my God, that's my first husband.
According to Jim.
Here you go, Daddy.
The big bag.
Alias.
I work for the CIA.
The hottest Friday on TV begins at 8, 7 Central on ABC Family. Your weekend starts here.
I still can't find it. What? I promised that we killed germs. Look, Clorox Bleach's promise is right on the label.
Oh, but we don't have one.
And why not?
Well, it's a mystery.
Clorox Bleach promises to kill germs.
Tell us where the others are, and maybe we'll go easy on you. Hey, are you listening to me?
Introducing Teddy Graham's Bear Witches, the goodness of Graham with a cream-filled center.
All right, you asked for it.
New Teddy Graham's Bear Witches. Eating them is only half the fun.
I feel a little sinus pressure here, but that's just the start.
Slight twinge of pressure right here, but I know it's going to get worse.
The first sign of sinus pressure. That's your signal for Sudafed. Sinus pressure can escalate to sinus pain, but taking Sudafed sooner relieves pressure to help keep symptoms from getting worse.
Take non-drowsy Sudafed at your
first sign and help stop sinus pain before it starts.
And for nighttime sinus relief, try new Sudafed Sinus Nighttime.
It's time to go, girl. It's time to play.
It's time to take off 20 to 50% at the JCPenney Spring Sale. You'll find fashions for the whole family in the hottest colors and patterns of the season. Stripes, florals, pastels, and corals. All 20 to 50% off.
I wanna fly.
It's time to go to the Spring Sale.
It's all inside.
JCPenney.
Driving is a big responsibility, one that deserves your full attention. But a distracted driver is a factor in 1 out of every 4 automobile collisions. Don't let food, friends, or a phone call endanger your life. Stay focused and stay alive. Learn to avoid driving's most dangerous distractions from this book. It's free from Shell. Count on Shell.
Want to take your minutes further?
Good.
Well, now you can.
Good.
Introducing America's Choice, the plan where all of your minutes are national minutes. Sign up on a plan starting at $35 monthly access and get an extra 3,000 national night and weekend minutes per month for life on the America's Choice Network.
Good.
And now save $50 to $100 on select Motorola phones. So make the smart choice and sign up for America's Choice.
Can you hear me now? Good.
Verizon Wireless. We never stop working for you.
I'm bubbling over with good news for people who brush their dentures. New Polident has so much more effervescent power. It gets deep in crevices to clean out odor-causing food particles your brush can miss. New Polident for better odor control.
Good. Wow. We don't see it as a big change.
Wow.
It's a small adjustment.
Wow.
The Campbell's Kitchen made cream of mushroom creamier. And of course it has the same great taste.
This is totally good.
Totally, thank you.
Campbell's.
The muscle-building workout, the fat-burning nutrition plan. Both in one best-selling video. Fitness Made Simple.
Hi, I'm John Bastow, and like many of you, I tried just about every diet and exercise fad on the market, but nothing gave me the results that I was after. Finally, I used Fitness Made Simple to build the lean, muscular physique, including the tight six-pack of abs I always wanted, but never was able to see before.
This video is transforming the lives of thousands of men and women. Become one of them by calling now.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, I'm here to pick up tickets for tonight.
An event you've waited for months.
Hello. Enjoy the performance.
The actors are about to take the stage.
5 minutes to show, people. 5 minutes.
A theatrical production acclaimed around the world is about to unfold.
The Most Happy Fella plays the Fifth Avenue Theater March 5th through 24th. Sheer musical theater joy, says the New York Times. For tickets, call 292-ARTS today.
No plots, no scripts, just laughs.
Just the way I like it.
Catch Drew Carey and friends on Whose Line Is It Anyway? Coming up next on ABC Family.
There's a fragrance in here I can't quite...
Good night, John Boy.
No plots, no scripts, just laughs.
Just the way I like it.
Catch Drew Carey and friends on an hour of Whose Line Is It Anyway? Coming up next on ABC Family. Pam Harris was an overworked mother.
Raising kids is hard, Alan. I cook and clean, run and drive and act as mother and wife. No one ever says thank you.
Who just wanted a little respect.
Has Mom gone crazy?
And became a national sensation.
Come here today with the blessings of the president. It is time to take her strike nationwide.
Faith Ford, Tim Matheson, in an original movie, Moms on Strike. Premieres Sunday, March 17th on ABC Family. She was having one bad day until he came along and made it worse.
My mom hates her dad. My dad hates her mom.
But in 24 hours, everything could change.
I wonder what they're doing.
Wait.
Yeah, okay.
Michelle Pfeiffer, George Clooney, One Fine Day, Sunday at 8, 7 Central on ABC Family.
Whose Line Is It Anyway? Is next. We recommend viewers be adults and teenagers, as it has some suggestive dialogue and occasional coarse language. Acting like Drew doesn't help.
Good evening and welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway?